Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square with T-Square Talk. So, a couple things today. We got a package to open. I always enjoy opening up packages. And we're going to talk a little bit about the newest bank that just failed. Kind of getting crazy. Another bank failed, so who knows how this is going to play out. But a lot of people just asleep at the wheel. They don't really know what's going on. And so by saying that, I mean, people may not even wake up to what's going on. With that being said, we're going to talk a little bit about that today. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on. Again, another bank that really was on the border of collapsing a year ago. Now, huge sell-off, another bank failure, regional bank. It's kind of crazy, but we're not going to hear much about this on the news. It's going to be kept kind of hush-hush, and if they do have to if the cat does get out of the bag, they're going to kind of make it out to be like it's no big deal. This is why I've been buying precious metals. This is why I believe in it. I'm not trying to essentially get rich quick. Would it be great if all of a sudden I made a bunch of money off precious metals? Of course it would. Anybody that says that, no, they don't want to see something that they put their hard-earned money into go up in value, I don't know if they're fooling themselves or what, but, I mean, this is ridiculous. This is, to me, should be the writing on the wall for a lot of people, and a lot of people just aren't seeing it. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button for me. It really helps me out. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think of this. We've talked about this a lot in the past, and then it looked like it kind of, I won't say blew over, but I think it looked like it did for a lot of people. I'm going to pull all of these out, and then afterwards I will show you what they look like. I'm guessing because this was a special deal, all 15 of them are going to be identical, which is okay because I can already tell that it's, you know, it's a round that I like. And so what do you guys think? I mean, another bank collapsing? I mean, is this ridiculous or what? And nobody really, a lot of people ain't talking about it. Who do you hear this stuff from? You got to hear it from YouTubers. It's probably the only honest news out there that's going to pretty much tell you. I mean, we're not funded by, I better not say the name. I was about ready to say a name. We're not funded by any private entities. We're just everyday people that like making videos and talking about the subjects that we talk about. And so with that being said, you know, we're honest. We're the last honest ones probably. Do we sometimes maybe overreact? I won't tell you that I don't overreact. I mean, there's a possibility that I am totally wrong and the banks aren't in trouble. I would not bet on that. And hopefully no one is. I think it's a safer bet, in my opinion, because that they are in trouble, because here's why. If I keep buying precious metals, I am betting that the banks are in trouble. With that being said, if I'm wrong, what is the absolute worst thing that can happen? I mean, precious metals do well generally. Year to year over year, they're a safe haven asset. Can you pull out a specific time? Anybody that controls a timeline controls what the narrative is. I mean, if I take any speech from anybody and I can pull out a 5, a 10, a 20-second clip of it, I can make that person sound like a fool. If I control a chart and I pull out a time frame that I control the from and the to, I can make it look like a bad investment. Why? I can say, look at this. This is a 1-month time frame. It went from here to here. This is a 1-year time frame. It went from here to here. Not show you guys the big picture. That year over year, gold and silver has been going up. It's been doing well. Take it back 20 years ago over a large timeline. You had gold trading at like $4 or $5. I'm sorry, silver trading at $4 or $5. Gold trading at what, 400? I mean, and here's the thing. We haven't seen, it's exciting because gold, not far from its all-time high. Silver, I mean, a long ways from its all-time high, yes. But on the flip side, I think it has a lot of room to run. And its all-time high was achieved And then they come out with essentially the ETFs where they could short silver down, and all of a sudden you don't hear about it for a long time. We've had it go up, up high during the hunt, and they blame it on the Hunt brothers, which drives me nuts. I had a long talk today with someone at a restaurant. I said, hey, everybody says Hunt brothers. I get so sick of hearing it. What they're not going to tell you, it wasn't the Hunt brothers. Maybe the Hunt brothers played a role, but it wasn't the Hunt brothers. That's my opinion. That's not an opinion that a lot of YouTubers have. It was inflation. It was 70s inflation. People got scared. What did they turn to? They turned to gold and silver. They started buying up silver hardcore because gold to them seemed high. Silver, it seemed inexpensive. Let's buy a bunch of silver. Let's put it up. Let's hold it. Well, Hunt brothers were doing the same thing. They recognized it. They were just the big money back then. And they realized it was going up, but they weren't selling. Were they trying to corner the market? Absolutely. They wanted a quick profit, just like all the other people. And then as time went on, what happened? You can say, oh yeah, the Hunt brothers invested their fortune in an investment that lost money. Yeah, because they rolled out ETFs. Once you roll out ETFs, you can short something even though you don't got it. You can make it look like more people are selling it than they are. And essentially it destroyed the price. And the Hunt brothers essentially lost a huge amount of money on it. But they didn't lose their silver. I mean, the family probably, I would think, kept the silver. Fast forward to 2011. I mean, look then what happened. What happened in 2011? What led to that huge rise in the silver price? Maybe the 2008 bank bailouts, that they printed all that money to bail out those banks at taxpayers' expense, only to later give them big bonuses. Banks got huge bonuses off of that. Here's the thing. They'll let banks fail if they're not on the in crowd. If they're on the in crowd, then they probably won't let them fail. They've already established that when they bailed out, I can't remember the name of the bank it was in California. Big crypto bank, a lot of big money clients had money in there. Hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. You know what? Let's bail them out. Taxpayers got the bill. Who cares? You can paint any picture you want, but in my opinion, gold, silver, it's sound money. It's going to be there forever. It doesn't really matter what happens. It doesn't matter. The banks, I mean, how does someone get their power? Think about it for a minute. What controls the bank's power? It's the dollar. It's the money. What controls anybody's power? It's how much money they have. You're not going to probably see a homeless man essentially being able to close down businesses, open businesses, that type of stuff. You're going to see the people that have endless money. The companies like BlackRock. I mean, they've got endless pockets. Why? Because they have the Federal Reserve on their side. Even though there's nothing Fed about it. Might as well just say Federal Express. Nothing federal about it. So people don't see it. And I get so many negative hits. I get so many people out there that want to talk trash about gold and silver. But yet, it's the only safe haven right now, in my opinion. Anybody can paint a picture and make stuff essentially look bad. They can make it look good. It depends what data you want to share. Like I said, I had a huge lunch conversation with someone today about what I think about inflation. Well, yeah, you control the inflation numbers. You know why? I told a buddy of mine, I said, we'll use a restaurant, a barbecue place. You guys know I love Max Barbecue. If you're ever in Rockport, Texas, try out Max Barbecue. But, you take Max Barbecue, a barbecue restaurant or any restaurant, and you say, well, what's your food cost? Oh, we're running, we'll say 25%. Oh, you need to get that food cost down. You need to get it lower. Okay. We've decided we're no longer going to factor in the price of protein. We're not going to factor in the price of beef because it's too volatile. So we're going to get our food cost using other information. The price of everything else minus the beef. Well, what's your food cost now? Well, if you sell a lot of beef, your food cost is going to be a lot lower. Now we're running 20%. Well, you know what? That's great, but let's take out the cost on them sodas. All the sodas, we're going to take out the cost of that. Well, now what's your food cost? 15%. You just keep lowering it. That's exactly what they're doing with inflation. They're making us, essentially they're making people look stupid for believing what's going on. And I hate to use that word, but it's true because people believe it. I talk to people all the time. Oh no, we got our inflation down to 2% again. No, we don't. No, we don't. I mean, you make any numbers look like anything you want. I've used the analogy multiple times. If I got in a marathon and I say, you know what, I'm going to run a marathon this month. Well, T, you've never ran in your life. Nope. But I'm going to do it. And you know what? I can guarantee I win. You know why? Because I'm going to pick the people that I'm running against. I'm going to pick a bunch of older people, heavier set people, bunch of kids. And I mean kids, like 5, 10-year-olds. I mean, of course I would win that race. I'm controlling the demographic of who's running. That's exactly what they're doing. And they're manipulating the data to make everything look rosy as everything is falling apart. And at the end of the day, who's going to be left holding the bag? We are. Now, obviously, I mean, if you're buying precious metals, you'll probably be okay because this is real wealth in front of you. Our founding fathers knew that. That's why the old money was gold and silver. And then I hear some people say in the comments, oh, they're just going to take it all away from you. Based on what? Oh, they did it before. They can do it again. They never took silver away. I heard that comment again today. They've never taken silver away. They have taken gold away. So we'll put them in two separate categories. But now let's look at the situation that when they took away people's gold, why? Well, think about it. The money was gold. All they did was took away your money and had you change it in and gave you a piece of paper, a piece of worthless paper that they can control. Call it a debt note. Hey, let's take everybody's silver dollars and we'll give them all a piece of paper. I thought I had a silver dollar here. I guess I don't. Darn it. I never find one when you need one. What's this one? Nope. Oh, well. I was going to pull up. You know, hey, let's take away everybody's gold coins and we'll give them a piece of paper and replace it and we'll be able to pull it off. Then in 64, hey, let's take away everybody's silver. They don't need silver. We need the silver. Why? Because we want to leave them with worthless toilet paper. Heck, we can't even make an honest penny. Is this penny even honest? Let's see here. Nope, never mind. I already can see. I just look at the back first before I even squint in and look at the design. It's not even a copper penny anymore. I mean, literally, we're getting blindsided and people don't even see it. That's why I buy gold and silver. And I think we're about ready to see a good explosion on gold and silver. That's why I'm going to keep stacking. I'm going to keep putting it away. And when the day comes, it's going to be painful for everybody, but at least I'll be able to feed my family. I'll have a plan. I don't care what anybody says. Gold and silver, you can't buy food with it. You may not be able to buy food with it, but you can trade it for food. It'll work. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. And I will see you guys again next time on T-Square Talk. I hope you all have a great weekend. Be sure to check out all them short videos that I've been posting. And I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.